That's how residents of a Temple Hills condo building are showing they care so they don't end up homeless because of the building's unsafe code violations. And the president weighs in after a tense day in Boston as thousands of people marched against hate and racism.
Now, ABC 7 News at 11 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Kimberly Suiters. We begin with a severe thunderstorm warning for the area. Let's get right over to Stormwatch 7 meteorologist Josh Knight. Josh?
Hey, Kimberly, you can see some of that lightning off in the distance there. A great shot there just behind the Capitol. It's for this one thunderstorm where if you look closely here, you see all of that lightning starting to come together. We've been watching as these have worked their way across the air, but predominantly just light showers. But this one really starting to intensify just now into the southeastern part of Prince George's County, working our way over into Calvert County and as well as southern Anne Arundel County in here just into Charles. So most of the lightning that you were just looking at from that Capitol shot just about to move toward Dunkirk. What we could see out of this storm, hail the size of about a quarter, so about an inch in diameter, and then along with that some damaging wind gusts not out of the question. So especially right in this area as this storm moves off to the east, Dunkirk or really anywhere in that yellow box, you do want to take cover. The good news, these are moving pretty quickly and just about all of us drying out here very soon. This is by 11:30, continues to push out, and then most of the overnight hours are going to be dry, setting us up for a really nice Sunday. Just have about another 30 to 45 minutes. We'll have to keep a close eye on that storm. 73 for you tomorrow morning as we work our way throughout the day. It does get hot again, 88, but it's less humid and I think even sunnier than today. By Eclipse Monday, there could be a few hiccups in the forecast. Talk more about that coming up in just a bit.
Right now, D.C. police are searching for a gunman. A child was shot at a community center in Southeast tonight. And Melissa DePani is live with more on what happened at the Fort Davis Community Center. Melissa?
Yes, well, ABC 7 was first on the scene of this shooting, which appeared to take place on the basketball court of the Fort Davis Community Center on 41st Street Southeast, where police confirmed that an 8-year-old child was grazed by a bullet. Now, the call came in around 8 tonight. Bystanders telling us that there was a neighborhood cookout there underway. When we arrived, we saw police marking shell casings on the sidewalk and patting down bystanders. Now, the 8-year-old victim is said to be okay, suffering from non-life-threatening injuries. He or she was taken to the hospital. They're going to be just fine, but police still have not released any information yet on the shooter. That's all for now. We're live at the 7th District Police Headquarters in Southeast. Melissa DePani, ABC 7 News.
Melissa, thank you for that update. Just 24 hours ago, Prince George's County Police announced the arrest of this man, Antonio Williams. They say he stabbed and killed 3 young girls, all under the age of 10. Tonight, we do not know why he did it or is accused of doing it. Police say Williams' mother came home from work and found the children dead in bed Friday morning. She called 911. Investigators say Williams remained at the home in Clinton and confessed to killing his sister and 2 cousins. Neighbors say the family moved in only about 4 months ago.
The children are always in the morning. They come out and play in the yard, play out here, you know, they're around about, and that's what we were used to.
I'm so sad, man. What else can I say?
All day long, neighbors have been dropping off flowers to share their condolences. Williams now faces several murder charges. You can get alerted to breaking news right on your cell phone. Just head over to wjla.com/text to sign up. The clock is ticking for management of the Lynn Hill condos in Temple Hills. They have until Tuesday to fix what officials are calling significant fire code violations. And if they don't, it will be the second time in less than a year that residents are forced to leave their homes. New tonight, Amy Aubert talked with one resident who is stepping in to help out.
Officials say it's in disrepair. Residents say it's falling apart.
It's garbage, basically. It's garbage. They might as well knock it down and renovate.
And now the countdown is on to fix it.
If we don't do anything, no one knows that we care. No one's going to help us.
Passion Pleasant says she's lived in the Lynn Hill condominiums for about a year off and on. She says she and a small group of others spent Saturday morning cleaning the building from the top floor down.
We're just trying to at least buy some time to be able to move out.
That's because if a list of fire code violations posted yesterday aren't fixed by Tuesday, residents will have to leave.
We've gotten a lot of this because it was all the way down the hall.
She took us on a tour today to show the progress.
And we had to clear out the whole trash room today because it was engulfed with, with food and trash.
I have noticed some improvements on the outside of the complex. For instance, this area where I'm standing just yesterday was filled with garbage and debris, even a toilet. According to the list of violations, the fire alarm system and fire doors need to be working properly. All doors to vacant units need to be secured and cleaned out. A staff member told our team that they will be holding a press conference on Saturday. We were unable to attend. We tried following up with property management. A staff member told us to call back on Monday. Amy Aubert, ABC 7 News.
New at 11, an expedition has found the wreck of the USS Indianapolis. Days after delivering components for the first atomic bomb, a Japanese torpedo sank the ship on July 30th, 1945. While most of the ship's 1,200 sailors and Marines survived the sinking, all but 316 died from exposure, dehydration, and shark attacks while awaiting rescue. The Indianapolis sits 3.5 miles beneath the Philippine Sea, nearly a mile deeper than the Titanic. The names of some military bases could change in the wake of last week's violence in Charlottesville. 10 Army posts are named for Confederate generals, including the country's largest, Fort Bragg, Fort Hood, and Fort Benning. 2 are in Virginia. A group of House Democrats has proposed a bill requiring the renaming of any military facility named after someone who fought against the U.S. 1 week to the day after the White House white nationalist rally in Charlottesville turned deadly, there were more protests. The largest took place